you feel about the Turk and BG
I think
squabble?
it's real is silly as. I'm just gonna be 100 with y'all. You know, I love them both as brothers, and I'm like, bro, this is it. You know, and this is the God's honest truth. We don't get too many turns like to do what the we doing right now. To say this is 30 years and people are still checking for this. So the way I like to describe it, this is the fourth quarter, 2 minutes, and you down by 30. You better get your together, dude, because this might not happen again. Nobody ain't gonna wait for this next year. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? The time is now, you know, and I'm speaking to them as big brother. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I don't even know what y'all beefing over. Y'all don't know what y'all beefing over. This is it. You know, this is the and it's been a lot of mistakes in how we did this, you know, and it's been aired out and the world know it. So, and I'm like, if we gonna truly forgive each other, truly forgive each other. But if you want to leave this lucrative, this is your last chance. This is your last chance. And I feel like if they get this together, y'all know this, bro. You could go tour right now. And everything that you didn't get, you can make it up right now. And if you smart, take that and live your life slow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's my advice to them all day, every day. I'm like, listen, bro, it's dumb. It is the dumbest in the world.
Between the touring, merch, collectors, just the fan base, man. Like, you definitely could go ahead and do this over and over and over again.
Do you feel that there's someone that could talk sense to both of them? Is it you? Is it anybody?
I really thought, I would say me and Juve have said this over and over to them. Like, I really thought we was there. Like, you know what I'm saying? The thing is this. I feel like them being late bloomers, and I hope this get received well. Get the internet. It's not y'all place. It's not for y'all. We wasn't built on that. We're not an internet group. We're not internet people. You know what I'm saying? That is not what builds our fan base. And if you're gonna be on there, use that to make money. Don't use that your business. That's not what we didn't. Nobody in this room came up from that era where I'm gonna tell you all my god business. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like there was like the whole thing there, but because this is the 25 years you guys are out here now, are we going to get the full? You said that everybody was getting back together. Is that a thing? Is that happening?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, it's still happening. You know, as far as I'm concerned, it's still happening. But we obviously knows what, you know, obviously what happening on the internet. So I'm trying to resolve that. So that got to happen. You know, we got to sit down and have a conversation about that first.
What does that look like between y'all when you say resolve and have the conversation? Because you know, y'all are brothers, y'all are family,
Imagine
right?
you being a big brother and your little brother's fussing, and you wish you could stop it, and you know it's pretty much nothing you can do about it. But I got a relationship with all of them, you know. So it's one of them things that I'm trying to fix. I'm gonna continue to try to fix, and until that day happens, I'm not giving up.
I feel like once things get to the internet, it makes it more irreparable than it probably was.
It does. It complicates that.
At a certain age, honestly, you know, especially if you just being introduced back to the world, stay off the internet. You know what I'm saying? Until you actually get your feet planted, you know what I'm saying? Stay off the internet. Because social media, especially for me, is a tool.
It's a tool
to sell something. It ain't where I air out my business. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like Juvie said, we gonna keep on campaigning to fix it. You know, because the fans have spoken. This is what they want. This is a lot of people that grew up on this. And it's even more crazier when you don't even know what you're arguing about. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what we fussing about? Like, hey, so it's weird. But, yeah, we going to keep on going. Me and Juve, y'all already see. We ain't turning down collars. We out there.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV. UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in on Juvenile and Mannie Fresh speaking on the cash money turmoil and issues that broke all over the internet during this year's Essence Festival. And I had a link in the description where y'all can watch this in full on Breakfast Club that dropped earlier today, and also Apartment 5H, where they sat down with Mannie Fresh and had a conversation, and they going on a little media run right now, just speaking on different things, their career, the legacy, and everything like that, what's upcoming next. And I keep it all the way 1,000 with Mannie Fresh as he put it out there. Hey, man, stay off that internet. But if I'm going to keep it 100, that's how Turk get his money right now. That's how Turk remains to stay relevant. And Turk calls this his guerrilla marketing tactic. Not guerrilla warfare. He just said out of his own mouth, my guerrilla marketing. And it's just what it is, bro. I get what Mannie Fresh is saying, and he not lying. They really not from that era. But Turk going away for a while, being in prison, even though BG just came home, Turk came in and went directly to the internet and just, hey, this is what I'm going to be. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get these interviews, tell my story, market and brand my other products alongside of that. But when it comes to this, the issues with Cash Money, I don't know what the real deal is and why people are upset. We finally just got Birdman, and they talking directly to what it comes off as BG and Turk having their issues online and the back and forth and things like that, from podcasts to what Turk going on the internet saying and everything of that nature.
Bro, we was talking about Rolex watches, and we had Janine Thomas album cover and look and see if it say Rolex.
So you saying bling bling was blam blam?
The Rolex was ticking, my nigga.
Can't be fake because it's $35.
They was fake.
They were fake, Janine.
Nigga cap talking. Nigga to say I wore fake jewelry. Nigga to say I wore fake jewelry. I ain't never wore no fake jewelry. Nigga, I'm from uptown New Orleans. Nigga, I was 15, 16 years old playing with M's. By the time I was 20, 21, nigga, I had $30 million. But that just showed me a nigga don't know me. Nigga, you met me. I met a nigga in 96, stuff 2000. Boy, you don't know me. I've been doing it before you was born.
But Birdman came off directly like he not rocking with Turk either in this situation. Like, hey, it ain't just BG. It seems that Turk and Birdman got to get some things understood. We talking about the watches. Even when BG came home and Birdman went live with GDP, he said, hey, man, it ain't no beef. It ain't no problem. It ain't no issue. But, you know, I wasn't really rocking with Dog like that. That's why I rocked with BG when he came home and things. And then Birdman got into this other situation last week where he was on live once again and spoke on it. Hey, man, nigga, we ain't did nothing fake. Niggas never knew me. Niggas met me and all this other stuff. So it seemed like the issues of Cash Money getting back together as a whole is deeper than just BG and Turk. Unless they not going to do the whole Cash Money thing, I guess they can look at it just like a Hot Boy thing, but the Hot Boys would be just the 4 rappers and not include Mannie Fresh. So it has to be a whole Cash Money collective to a certain extent. I'm pretty sure Wayne would be on board with it if all the business is right and things like that. Do a couple shows across the country, certain cities, pop out to the fans or have a couple of events here and there. But what Mannie Fresh is overall saying, he ain't lying. But sometimes certain people say, hey, man, forget that money, forget that bag. I ain't rocking with dude. I don't want to be next to him. It just is what it is. Hopefully they can work everything out. I'm pretty sure those two know exactly what the issue is with each other, and they probably ain't telling everybody else, so everybody else feel like it ain't that serious or that deep. But Birdman has made it clear, BG has made it clear that he feels, nigga, you wasn't even that important to the Hot Boys and everything like that. They talked about more in this interview and things as well. I grew up on the whole brand, the whole label, all of it. Mannie Fresh, jammed everything that he dropped with the big timers, even the solo songs he would come out with. I also was on everything that the Hot Boys dropped. Juvenile, I tell y'all that all the time. If you listen to the channel, 400 Degrees is one of my top 10 rap albums of all time. The only song I do skip on there is the High remix with Jay-Z. And that's because even growing up at that time, I hated when niggas would have a song recorded, then a nigga would get on the verse, and I was just used to that other flow that was on there. Then they came with a different flow that didn't really fit that sound. But that's just the only song I would skip on that album. Other than that, 400 Degrees got played front to back. Guerrilla Warfare as well. Anything that came off of Cash Money. If you know me, you know, nigga, we was, that was the childhood. Like, they was the ghetto heroes for the childhood, bro. White tees, everything of that nature. It's good to see them still get their flowers while they here. They know what mark they left in the game. But Mannie Fresh is right. If y'all want to go ahead and run this up right now while the people want it, this what you got to do is put your problems to the side, because y'all might not get this opportunity again, but we shall see what happens. Tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos, all that. 1000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.